Well, howdly howdly, neighborinos. I was just thinking before I started streaming, what do you think Raptidon jerky tastes like? They look kind of fish-like. I feel like it would be not like beef or chicken. Alright, so we got this cartridge from the some random delivery guy who apparently knew exactly where we were gonna be like 10 years ago or whatever. Do what it says.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Well, who could turn down an invitation like that? To Golden Ridge, Commander?
We gotta go find Abbott and Costello.
Commander.
Oh.
The nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
That golden bishop lady looked like the people from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I think. The one with Taser Beam. It was a Golden Ridge all about.
Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining Zeranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
Alright, so this planet was Auntie's Choice versus Protectorate, and the next one's going to be Auntie's Choice versus the Order of the Ascendant, I guess. Tell me about Free Market Station.
Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
Makes it sound like a proper noun, but I asked a question. The question is like, because it's a free market station, but it's the market station called Free Market Station. Okay. Eden is the name of this planet. Oh, it's a whole other place. I'm gonna try and focus on the main story a bit more, because this could be like a 15-20 part stream if I do all the side content. I can just do another personal playthrough for the side content. I never bought that other pet, did I? Nah, I didn't. Oh well. Shaw. Abbot Newell. Oh boy. Y'all got like a really long ladder or something? A long ladder that I can climb down?
Notice. The following points of interest have been identified. Matriarch's Mercy, Alexandra Monastery, the statue of the Matriarch, and notice.
Why would we land here? Our ships? Whoa!
High lethality event detected. Please consult with Earth Directorate HQ before committing resources to search and rescue.
What the hell?
Bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
This whole platform. Look at that! We're gonna put the whole ship in danger, dude. The, incognito.
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
That protectorate? Yoink.
This is your 2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times.
Okay. Oh, there's a rift. Imagine we'll get a gadget or something where we can, like, close those.
This station must have really been something before the war made its home here. If things escalate, might never be something again.
Yoinky. Huggy me, Dad. Alright. Talk to me, robot machine. Alexandra Station. Station reports. Current schedule. Wow, a little bit behind schedule. Incidents. Staff shamed, staff admonished. Conductor reprimanded and recommended for mental refreshment. Okay, so yeah, this is Protectorate. Dookie. Citizen found eating food in a non-designated area. Admonishment third. Citizen fell asleep in common area and loudly snored, disturbing the peace in public. Severe admonishment. Recurring offenses will be reviewed by an arbiter. Okay, that was a waste of time. Alright, here we go. Oh, hoo hoo! Hoo hoo! Whoa, whoa, the invisible wall! What the hell was that all about? That's not cool. You make this game with like all parkour-y, unlike the first one, and then you're just like, nope, sorry, no jumping. This is a no jump zone. I guess I gotta run down the track over here.
Attention passenger. You are running 21,027 points.
Maybe not.
Please be mindful of your departure.
What the hell, dude? There's some water I can jump into or something? Oh, zip line? Is this supposed to be an elevator? Valerie, tell me your opinion.
Injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance prior to loss of
What?
consciousness. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
No, you got nothing. Why is everyone saying like, how do we get down? What's this room?
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue
Lockpick
waiting
5.
quietly until the next tram arrives.
Oh, is this an elevator over here? Boom. Whoa. What is going on here? Inez, your tassels.
Multiple signs of habitation observed. Helpful tip. Agents are advised against touching stains of questionable origin.
Day 206. Morale?
Listening.
Low. Condition? Feeble.
8.
Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant
We got an appointment to keep at
notification of the
Matriarch's
Sentinel.
mercy.
Try it!
Let's
you
just hope we
doddering
don't get shelled
rattletrap.
too.
Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist
Please,
before
somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
I don't have time.
Please, she'll be dead without help. Or
Sorry. Rip Bozo.
Stranger, the order bids you welcome.
Okay.
Also warnings.
I got one thing on my mind, and that's progress. Progress.
Matriarch's mercy. Avoid leaving personal belongings unattended. Abstain from disposing rubbish in sanitation infrastructure.
Exponential increase in local population detected, and max occupancy exceeded. Non-essential persons should vacate for safety purposes.
Alright, sorry about that. Message quick.
Another refuge. Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
Skip the rigmarole. I'm here on
Fact.
business.
Well, I was going to give you a friendly warning, but since you don't have the time, I'll leave you to wonder. So be it. Welcome to Matriarch's mercy.
Thanks, pal.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to health?
Please be advised, this unit lacks
Friends,
pharmaceutic resources to provide medical care meeting Earth Directorate standards to populations exceeding 7.5 persons.
What does that mean?
by the law. It's you.
Me.
Thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
You don't even know me.
But the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
What's that got to do to me?
Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me.
Just tell me what you want.
Forgive me. Thoughts of destiny and predictability tend to raise my blood pressure. Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but two imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
What do you think about
As a
conditions of the
doctor,
camp?
I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an
Blazing?
unhappy trail through the
Just
refugees.
blaze!
Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Let everyone get sick once.
Nature would drive us to our extinction. As a doctor and a man of reason, I'll pass.
I'll see you later, Bozo.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better. All evidence to the contrary.
A seer and an abbot? What is an abbot? I'm gonna look up what abbot. Abbot definition. A man who is the head of an abbey of monks. What's an abbey? The building or buildings occupied by a community of monks or nuns. So he's the head monk of the monk house monks. The monkeys.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Start using smaller words, or I'm gonna start using bullets.
A simple no will suffice. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
Looking for Mr. Clemens.
Yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Maybe, but he is got something to do with the plot to destroy Arcadia.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
A friend of the traitor I'm after said she and Victor had secret contacts within the Order.
And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
What am I gonna be seeing?
Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Is that all?
Fascinating. Your fear response must be suffering from some impairment. Likely the result of a traumatic brain injury. I'd have to open you up to be sure.
He wants to see my brain.
For my friend, but I don't think the agent is interested in exploratory surgeries at the moment.
What about these mad cultists?
Spouting inane
Rift
theories.
worshippers.
They began showing up prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Yeah, it's time to start busting some kneecaps. Why would I turn around and say, like, what can I do for you? But we'll see.
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Respectfully, go void yourself. Sounds like go kill yourself. I think it's supposed to be like go fuck yourself. I thought we were getting along so well.
At a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
You sure it wasn't an
Most
intentional attack?
assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Well, please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
Alright, thanks for all the
I
leads.
could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Alright, bye.
You have an abundance of valid options for your next mission destination, Commander. N-Ray Range, Zeranium Manufactory, or Outpost Opportunity. The Grand
We'll go to the manufactory first. Probably won't even go to the outpost. I didn't even show up. Wait, is it behind that? Oh, it's just a side mission. It's a whole other mission. Can't have people dropping bombs while I'm trying to investigate over here. Oh boy. I'll make this jump, surely. Surely I make this jump. Oh. Sprat. What's a toss ball stick? Who's these folks? Oh, it's just sprats on the minimap. Miscellaneous danger. That's just like the subtitle of this game. The Outer Worlds 2, Miscellaneous Danger.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
Open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Metadier.
Metadier.
I understand you have orders from the abbot. Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
I don't know why, but I have an urge to just shoot this guy right now.
Below until you talk to me.
You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back.
Stay back!
No desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
I'd be more worried about
Until
Auntie's.
we ascertain the truth here, you'll understand if I remain cautious. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate.
Your
I'll unlock
papers.
the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive.
I cannot
expect
predict.
your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
Do you know who's to blame?
We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. Initial evidence looks rather conclusive. And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below. Which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
People always underestimate
Your
us
supposition,
menials.
although grammatically dubious, is statistically correct. It is an error I will guard against making further. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
Anything else go terribly wrong?
Not yet, at any rate. Architect willing, that will be the last of it. Now, you'd best speak with our proctor. I admit I'm to a reasonable
Listen,
degree
I'm not that old.
pleased
I don't need a
on hand
proctology
to
exam.
corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
I'll thank you not to talk about my query.
Originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and splendors.
Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack?
What I'd like to know is why our illustrious seer provided zero warning beforehand.
We descend. Oh, load zone. What do you think Ziranium tastes like?
Initiate Alva, stand down.
Probably like a battery.
This facility immediately. Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this. You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast? I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
Oh, we got like 3 suspects. Shield! Aha! Your detoxification has no effect against my shield. A steal? Oh. I mean take, not steal.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
That would be after an attack was launched under your nose and you lost control here?
Quite like that, of course. It's less what happened than who happened. Initiate Alva, that is. A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. Her role was to launch transport pods of volatile Zeranium to collection points in space. Not at the outposts of our rivals. Those poor, short-sighted commercialists. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
What makes you think that?
Within of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
What are we arguing about?
Fervent professements of innocence mostly. You know, exactly what you'd expect a secret traitress to claim.
Or an innocent person.
Attestations that grew quite animated. I suppose spies must build up a flair for histrionics. What with all that, hiding their identities and all. Then bursting forth like a pent-up arachnid. At any rate, I have work to do, and you have a saboteur to eliminate, yes?
I probably need to investigate a bit.
We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
So this Proctor thinks they sent me just to go shoot her in the head?
Would you describe the Varachnid's Caliceri as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
Would you call it rotten and vernicious? Vermicious? Rotten, vermicious knids.
You think those 2 exemplars are held wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary
Holy schmoly.
self-injury.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire. Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy.
That rascal.
And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Ah, an Auntie's Choice grafted soldier. You poor dear. And someone else.
I observe that she's very observant.
Right. That Earth Directorate support mech is a design classic. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Your abbot sent me to figure out who caused the explosion.
I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
So you're blameless here.
Simple, unremarkable factotum. An everyday order initiate. Well at ease in her small role within the plan. It's all a mistake, compounded by hearsay, miscommunication, and faulty conclusions.
I gotta find some info, but I want to leave this conversation and look around. I should have looked around a bit more at first, but...
I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing.
Seem pretty competent.
I've refused a few promotions over the years. Undemanding work provides me ample personal time for my stories. I enjoy
For my stories. It's surely for my stories.
No. Enjoying speculative fiction is not yet
Not
a
yet.
crime by Earth Directorate law. Premeditated murder and acts of terror are.
You have any way to prove?
I wish I did, but actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path.
My plan is to do her plan.
I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
Do you promise? No, I'll take a look. No promises.
Understood.
No promises either way.
Your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against Lonar.
Search records repository. Oh, that's the way it wants me to go. Lockpick 8 or high security access card. Am I crazy or? Okay, that's the way I came in. What's over here? Evaluational dithering? What? Oh, you want to talk?
This initiate. Can't quite put my finger on it, but something's off. Like she's playing games. But I can't say I trust the Proctor any better. Ought to keep moving, Commander.
You sound... Say you want to talk, but you don't talk.
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
No secrets. No secrets! God damn it. I don't think there's any reason to go around here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we'll go with the obviously plotting person's plan.
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Investigator, may all your endeavors add to the equation.
That's gonna throw the whole equation off balance, dude. Signs of a struggle. Yoink. 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 What did it say I just gained? Ah, whatever. Let's see. Lab terminal. Welcome scientists. Messages. From Leelander. Word of caution. To all staff. Friendly reminder that there remains a 19.8% chance of one coming face to cephalothorax with a varachnid of uncomfortable size, like a rodent of unusual size, and toothy disposition among the lower levels of the manufactory. Our colleagues in xenobiology note that screaming, flailing one's arms, and other expressions of abject terror only excite the creatures further. So please be advised to weep silently during any chance unfortunate encounters. From Leelander to the Proctor. Lab use concern. As overseer of this facility, you are clearly allowed full access to all areas and equipment, but your presence in our laboratory remains a distraction at best, and at worst, a source of anxiety for members of our junior facility. As you are no doubt keenly aware, even minor disturbances can translate into delays over time. I remain confident you will appreciate my candor and take this in the best possible light. Launch records. Status records expunged. Where's the backup? Physical records. The launch records consist of a number of instructions that are time-stamped and uniquely numbered. Using the time of the launch initiate Alva supplied. Using the time of the launch initiate Alva supplied, the time supplied, you are able to look up the recent launch. The entry shows that it was directed at Outpost Opportunity. You also detect a slight odor from the records, but it's unclear if that's just the type of paper or a product of the printing process. Lick paper. Apply expertise. Look closer. The record clearly shows that Initiate Alva launched the payload at Outpost Opportunity. It's undisputable that she fired the command, though the smell seems curious. The smell, it smells fishy, eh? Something don't smell right.
Patrol's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too discreet.
I need like 3 levels worth to actually do this. Right? Medical 1, Observation 2. Only 2 levels, but I'm not going to get 2 levels willy-nilly.
Our Earth Directorate friend. Hello.
All right.
I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
You two seem unexpectedly cordial.
The Factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain others, which I respect. Good manners cost nothing, I always say.
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you.
Surely 2 of these 3 people are in cahoots, right?
And hence, we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
Scientician. Turn up anything else?
The security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown party, sent from a terminal somewhere on the premises. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique references to placing blame. Nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear?
Do I have to let them know it smelled weird? Now look at me. What the hell? Okay, now look at him. Okay, now look at me. Alright, now look at him. God damn it. The physical records say...
The data wipe was meant to cover their trail. The physical records would have been altered, dear. Presumably by some difficult-to-discern chemical means. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials.
And she knows about the weird smell.
Fervent imagination. But still,
Why would she have a part in incriminating herself?
Scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo,
To point the blame at someone else?
Someone overrode them.
You set the coordinates and someone overrode them. Oh my god, she's going nuts, dude. Seems a little too inconvenient.
Patient with me, dear. I realize I'm only an armchair investigator, but what you uncovered appears to imply 2 further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
We prove the launch was altered?
The coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit. Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know, from my first science crush to my scientician aptitude test scores.
The SATs?
All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
I think it's these 2. I think they want to frame the Proctor for framing Alvia.
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Yep. Refinement, central processing. So that's for the launch codes, and that's for the Zeranium leak. This one's closer, right? That's all that matters to me. Yep.
Promptor Svoboda seeks retribution. This unit is capable of complying.
Damn. I didn't know Valerie was so bloodthirsty. Thousand health? Holy. I just want to hear what Alva has to say here. Oh, dang it. Let's put on shoddy here. Triple barrel. These guys are no joke. Oh my god. Inez is almost dead. It's almost dead. Dead Inez. Inez anesthetized. Something like that. Let's get you out of there, soldier. Conkling?
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
Yeah, I got a couple questions for you.
I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely.
Where were
I was
you?
in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to
Jerking off.
The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside.
I want to do reroute launch coordinates. I do it here, yeah?
Question, but yes, all commands path through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
What do you think happened there?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both.
Or they really knew what they were doing and they knew how to make it look like they didn't know what they were doing.
Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day. Well,
That's consistent.
That's about everything I know about everything.
That's about everything I know about everything. I love that line. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Might as well make sure I get paid for this. Okay, a patchwork array of switch boxes and cables connecting many of the facility's command systems. An obvious rewiring of the cables here is noticeable. Just take a closer look. The rewiring is reminiscent of how Initiate Alva took control of the doors in the operations office. Right? Did I take a look at the wiring of the control of the doors? How does... It's reminiscent. So I guess more evidence against Alvia. Do I hear more rotten, vermicious canids? Oh. I guess I could have done that. So she does like her stories. There's more evidence pointing towards her. I guess. I mean, it just says it's reminiscent of her locking herself up, but why that would be the case, I don't know. I don't need to fight that guy. Oh! I guess I do.
Not quite charged yet.
Dang it. I was just looked at my ammo count. I'm starting to like this plasma a bit more. You got something to say, Inez? I'm sure you do. Better keep moving. Hello? Now I can't even tell her, get her to say that.
Ought to keep moving.
Yep,
Commander.
ought to keep moving. You know, with all this evidence against Alvia, it's kind of a Occam's razor type of situation over here.
Doctor's been in there a while now. Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution.
You'd think if she were responsible for the attack, she'd have happily thrown it in my face.
Respecting one's elders is considered good manners in most colonies. Exceptions may be made for violent offenders.
She's trying to prove her innocence, so I should be like, oh, I hate Auntie's choice.
Yes. Suppose you'll do.
Okay.
I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. What else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
What exactly you got for me?
Pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
New drugs, let's go. Alright.
Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Oh boy, Zyranium. Got my nifty, handy dandy, double day, piggledy shield. Well, looks like we're not going this way. Steal everything. Give nothing back. What the hell is that? What the hell? Got more Zyranium over here, over yonder. I guess that vignette just says that Zyranium poisoning is close. Just gotta plot out my trajectory here. Run across. Can I jump up to there? Alright, there's no Zyranium involved in that action. Vent. I'm venting? Sus? Heal? Sus? What do we got here? This control board allows users to update settings for the Zeranium overflow vending system. Make a lucky guess. Guessing at the pressure limits of Zeranium gas, you identify several settings that led this console to fail. This change required clearance. Clearance, say. Which Alvia would not have, correct? But both the Proctor and the other guy, I don't remember what his title is, but they would both have clearance, I would suspect. We got a bit of Zeranium eepage over there. I guess it's just supposed to be a way back. Alright, lady, give me the drugs.
I see my choice in you was what? Zeranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it.
Give me some answers then.
I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Did you see anybody?
You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
The leak happened right after?
Mention it? Yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, then my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Tell me about Alva.
Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here.
Yeah, about my reward.
This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations. Can't miss it. Unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside
High security
on
access card.
display.
Ever tried it yourself?
The order regards potentially detrimental human testing as an unethical scientific boundary. We tried it on a cysty pig, though, and he came through. Reasonably no worse for wear.
Thank
The
you.
leak abated.
I got no questions left, actually.
Grateful you were helpful and effective.
Bye. First, I gotta investigate over here, though. What's going on over here? Diddly squat, except flashbang. Oh, that reminds me, I've got, I added emotes. 7 TV emotes. So, you can toss those up in the chat now. And flashbang is one of them. A log. Miriam Alva personnel assessment. Oh, I gotta go. Stretch. Oh. Okay, during our recent discussions, Initiate Alva has shown a profound unwillingness to discuss early motivational factors and aspirations. This notably frustrating disposition renders us unable to adequately project her career path. When I detailed this concern to the Initiate, I was met with a silence one can only characterize as stony. If I were to draw a conclusion based on this inconsistent data drawn from years of similar interviews, I would say it almost appears that she is being evasive. Tenured Archivist Leylander. Maybe I should be looking at what's actually around here. Barely any bits. Is this where Alvia was reading all her stories? Her obsession with stories might actually be a clue to her detriment if she's got like grandiose ideas. she would be willing to take a large action to do something that she thinks is right. I don't know. I wish I just had observation skill higher.
Always account for standard deviation.
I guess they do a pretty good job of making you feel like the skills that you actually do decide to use, speaking of skills, get used pretty frequently. But man, does it feel bad when you don't have the skill that would be very useful for your current endeavor. 80% energy recharge rate. And then I think she said it was up past here, right? Oh no, not here. Oh yeah, here. Alright. Holy schmoly. I was getting tons of experience for just using that keycard. I just do another lockpick hack. Maybe I want speech, I want observation, I want medical, I want hack, I want engineering, I want lockpick. I want guns. I do have to make sure I'm still keeping up in the damage department. I think that'll do. Perks. The goodwill. Many of your lies are more believable and will more likely be accepted as true. Additionally, the likelihood that enemies will target you is reduced. Ooh. This one has come up a couple times in this little quest here. Only damage to weak humans or creatures frightens them. Strong enemies can't be frightened. Yeah, I read that earlier. I don't really do any bribes. It's specifically corrosive. It's not bad, but I have so much food and inhaler charge, I don't really see it being that necessary. The contents of a locked container can be viewed before lockpicking. Also, you gain an increased range bonus with guns. Does that just, like, reduce damage fall off? Pickpocket, don't care. Restricted access, whatever. Manual reset, eh. Rifles, pistols, and snipers have increased range and weak spot damage. Now fire while sliding, mantling, and sprinting with assault rifles, shotguns, and SMGs. Additionally, the spread for these weapon types is reduced. Movement penalty to accuracy is pretty nice. And the magazine size is pretty great. Weak spot kills. So it's only specifically kills, not any weak spot hit. Gain an innate critical chance with pistols and SMGs. Additionally, critical hits with these weapons automatically reload. Yeah, I don't care for those distance-based ones. Whenever you craft items, your armor gains a temporary bonus to its armor value that degrades from incoming attacks. The amount of armor added is based off the total value of materials used. The bonus armor can take more hits before degrading as your engineering skill increases. For every 25 bits crafted, you get 1 armor. Whatever. Whatever. Meh. None of these really appeal to me. Let's go deep drums. Ooh, Zyranium grenade. Oops. A grenade that leaves a cloud of Zyranium gas at its location, dealing damage to all humans and creatures within the area. Well, they're level 10 too. Gain a chance to gain additional crafting resources and breaking down items with Valerie in the party. Valerie grants your mag picks a chance to be preserved. Just do this. Eating food or drink while Inez is in the party grants a small amount of inhaler charge in addition to the normal healing. Eating food or drink while Inez is in the party has a chance to give you crude biomass for crafting. I'll go crafting. Accidentally just almost shot. Here it is. Heals 725 health over the duration, plus 10 Zyranium poisoning. Oh. And Zyranium poisoning. Zyranium poisoning is kind of a big deal. Alrighty. Man, I really don't have a super clear grasp on what who is to blame here.
More specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Someone did those things.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
Is Svoboda that stupid? I guess I didn't talk to her that much.
I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Didn't she just say that Proctor Svoboda didn't have the know-how for the Zyranium? So most of the evidence points to Alva. And she's trying to say that the Proctor Svoboda is framing her. And now she wants to just come out and kill her. She's also much more advanced than she lets on. Yeah, I think she's clearly not telling us everything.
That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
Wish I had a cool code name. Is that a good thing?
I must admit, I'm not entirely sure. The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's Marisol. How long have you been undercover?
Decades ago, to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own. Nor
Speech
yours.
8? Are you crazy?
And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
Yeah, there's not enough
That
proof.
you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine.
Yeah, she's got personal vendetta.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one, at that.
I don't buy it.
The two of you are forcing my hand here.
Liquidate him!
Not friendly.
Grab's still recharging! Raring to go! You're looking pretty scathed, Commander!
Whoa! What hit me so fast? Holy shit, what is everyone fighting? Whoa! Holy moly! What the hell is this all about, dude? I don't understand why everyone is... She's coming out and trying to blast people. Why is everyone here suddenly like, oh, we better get these two guys. The Earth Directorate and the head guy of the whole base. I wonder if this Iranian poisoning is halved by that hat I just put on the gas mask. Also, I forgot to shield. Oh, is that throwing uranium grenades? Oops. Let me just take 10 minutes to reload here. Ah, shoot. Ba-ba-da-bo, ba-da-ba-da-bo, da-ba-ba-da-bo. I feel like the iron sights on this gun are not totally accurate. Which I know, right? Unbelievable. Let her burn. Whoa, what gun is that? Alright, let's get my buddies up.
Resuming hostilities. Back in business.
The plasma effect is kind of a bit much. Ah, Inez, you're boxing me in. Where's Valerie at? Is there someone behind us shooting at us? Like this grenadier. Do some looting. Cloak driver. Plasma pistol. I'll check out all the goodies afterward. Okay, let's try to be a little more precise here. Plasma pistol, small plasma charge. Using reflexive resonance screening, each charging stage contains 15% more ions than the previous stage for more damaging firepower. These guys are shooting each other.
Emergency protocols ready.
I really don't. Oh, new gun. Understand why everyone attacked us. The crazy lady that everyone thought shot the missile came out blasting and swinging, and everyone's like, "Oh, these two guys that were talking to her, better get them." Like, what? Oh, I didn't even look over here. Take that. What building is this? Oh. I don't care if they fought me, they're not actually fighting. Alright, well that went okay. Did have to use a trauma kit, but we eat those.
Grass itchy. Aggressor's near. Ought to keep moving.
Yeah, ought to keep moving. Is there gonna be more fighting at this one? Let's see what the journal has to say. Okay. You erred on the side of caution and killed both potential traitors. What do you mean? That was stupid, dude. That made no sense. They... Yep.
Moving up to improve.
Commander, your blade. Outlaws always crabby. This thing's got a mean streak.
Let's change this rifle. Let's try this one out. That was pretty effective. Ooh, and there's another one. Mod for a melee weapon, don't care. Ooh, a trauma kit. I guess I just went and killed everyone then.
Reacquiring target.
Found the target as determined. Strength in numbers.
Is that you talking? Go check up here, I guess. I don't think I ever went up here. Looks like I could have talked to that person, but now everyone hates me here because one person went crazy and it wasn't even me. Oh, I like I have no ammo for this. What does he use? Long rounds? Is this use? Short rounds. Okay, let's take this off then. Let's put on the old machine pistol.
Escalating aggression by 3.
I guess I just teleport out of here. That was a little messed up, dude. That was not cool. How's my stream doing? No drop frames? Hell yeah, brother. We're going 90 minutes here. Alright, let's change the change this back. 400 health, 300 health over 5 seconds. I'll do that. Go check out this N-ray range. Maybe we'll get our first N-ray weapon. Which, if you build up enough stacks, it just kills them. Sweet. Pulled his heart out through his leg. Are these guys gonna be mad at me now? Yeah. Killed everyone over at like the research center, but don't worry about it. Kinda terrible. Okay, whatever.
Personnel approaching. They don't appear to be hostile.
I'm just gonna run past these fools. That's a landmine. Bunch of scrappers. Oh, okay, it's a inactive mine. Oh, and 3 more. Long rounds, very good. Some drugs. These are like immaculate wrenches for like bandits, pretty much. Oh! Gotta keep an eye out for that. Luckily, it did almost no damage. Oh. Here's someone tinkering. Is there a trap over here or something? Oh god. There's a trap. Bust out the old vision rifle. Oh lord! Put the old shoddy back on and head on in. Now that I got some healing going. What the hell? Where'd the shotgun go?
You're about to die, right?
Didn't I put on the Dang it. Oops. Am I crashing out right now? I think I might be. Did accidentally press C while in that fight. Body found. Who's there here to find bodies? Oh, here you are. The scallywag.
Time to earn my commission.
There. Oh. Why is this 31 times 2 damage? Oops.
Ready, and frankly, pissed off. The Gravel Claw's angry. Mess with me, you get claw.
I think I have
Look alive, Commander.
There's so many of these bozos. What guns have I got here? Do that for a while. Where are my repeating rifles? Do I only have the one? Also, I don't know why it says ×2. Nice. Did I see something blue? I did. Are these guys supposed to be cultists? What's all this about?
I think the cult's signaling that we ain't welcome here. But I ain't too keen on heeding signs.
I can't read.
Yeah.
Make save. That's a lot of people.
You've never bested me without subterfuge! Unhand me, and I'll show you how a true acolyte fights!
Oh! Oh, we got plasma grenades now too. Oh, what? I was not paying attention to my health at all. Oh. Oh, I accidentally changed this. I wanted the shield. Whoa. Oh, I was getting shot. God damn it. Let's let the save. Oh, gotta ban somebody. See ya. The bots can't read the rules about no soliciting. Alright. Oh, I don't even have my head on. So this was very helpful. Use a shotgun as well.
Cowards! You've never bested me without subterfuge! Unhand me, and I'll show you how a true...
Ready, and frankly, tipped off. Gravelclaw's angry. This thing's got a mean streak.
That's an Ez. That was a waste of a grenade, but whatever. Is there still plasma around there?
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
That's cool. Okay, lots of loot. Chuck Rod! Chuck Rod! Good, shoot first, ask questions later kind of situation going on here. See if we can make some ammo here. What does it take? Did I not make long rounds yet? Guess not. Well, I could pick 12. Holy. Oh. Plus 1200 XP for looking to the right. I'm sick of my speech not working.
Vocal patterns indicated a high level of sincerity. There is 89% probability that the imperiled person may imperil others upon release.
I almost got excited for those heavy rounds, but it's long rounds I'm after.
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
Handling Zeranium without proper safety equipment is likely to result in serious injury.
The rift is... Oh no, it's... No.
What are you going on about in there?
My hands when I came in here, and now it's... Why didn't I wash them first?
Well, you were dumb enough to play with it barehanded.
Do you think I wanted to handle that muck? One of us had to do it. Just because I'm on the bottom rung doesn't mean you have to... Oh, why won't it stop burning?
Oh boy.
This unit is not programmed to administer care to enemy combatants. Goodbye.
Yeah, right?
There was uranium on my... Why didn't I wash them first?
Guess that's why people use gloves.
Laid in vice. How about you leave me to endure my pulpy...
Of course.
And you think...
Alright, whatever. Oh! Goods and bits and bobbles. Ah, outside. I'm unfamiliar with this. Oh, ought to keep moving.
Hope you appreciated
Oh,
how
whoa.
I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere. Or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better
Isn't it her
suited for
people?
investigating than we are.
You're taking this better than I
prefer doing my
expected.
shooting after asking all the pertinent questions, Command. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for.
You speaking from
Once
experience?
a week-long bombardment in a foxhole with only enough rations to last 3 days. Screams went on twice that long. Some of us still ain't fully recovered. We should move on, unless you've got something for me.
We'll talk later. There's crazy screaming lady.
Release me now, you traitors!
Automatic corrosion. The uranium fumes on the extractorium floor continue to be a sizable issue for our automex. It seems that no matter how well we try and seal the joints, the gas finds its way inside. The repair crew recommends we increase the airflow from the venting fans by at least 25%, or the fumes will continue to disable automex at a rate we can barely match with repairs. Thank the law that we have the machines to do the floor work. I shudder to imagine what would happen if humans had to work down there. Oh. I guess I could have snuck up here and killed everyone with his uranium.
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right, trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly
I'm guessing this is
transgression.
the Cult of
Betraying
Glorious
someone
Dawn.
sent by the exalted leader of the Glorious Dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Azza. You are?
Yeah, it's almost exactly what I'm doing right now. Is generally stumbling into the wrong place at the worst
No need
time.
for such false modesty. If you hadn't come along, I may have been done for.
What's all this
We are
glorious
simply a
down
group
business?
of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts. despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught.
What's that
The
truth?
rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect, mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection.
You really think
The
that?
rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce whatever comes into contact with them to mathematically perfect information. We are nothing but that information, but we cannot see that because we exist in a chaotic and disordered reality. The universe is decaying, and our efforts to manage it are futile.
It'd be funny if these were like the
perfectly ordered
correct
phase of
people.
existence. No chaos, no striving, no suffering. Peace and unity.
That's
There
enough.
is one other thing. I have similar business at the Enray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me.
I didn't say anything about the N-ray range.
I
What do you
aim to see
mean?
them pay the same price, though maybe with more disemboweling. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you.
Oh, she's
if you deign to take me on, of course.
a companion. Yeah, why not?
Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
I'll check her out later. I don't want to send someone home and have it be terrible. Have her be terrible. Don't know shit.
You're funny. After I gather souvenirs here, I'm off to the Enray range to kill me some traitors with or without you. So if you happen to change your mind, stop by and give me a hand.
Okay. I mean, that is where I'm going, and I'm guessing I'm going to be killing the same people you're killing, but mostly just because they're shooting at me. Experimental storage locker key. Wonder where that is. Surely they wouldn't leave it in here with that crazy lady. Surely. Alright, go back downstairs. Do another quick sweep of this area, see if that experimental key is down here somewhere. Maybe that dude in the bathroom has it or something. Aha! Give me these goods. Death sentence. Doom counter. Hold on, it's not telling me here what it is. Hitting a weak spot puts a doom counter on the target. When the counter expires, the target takes extreme damage. Ooh. Definitely gonna give it a shot. Less weak spot bonus, though, than the holographic repeating cycle. Rifle. Oh, that's just because it has a hologram sight, though. I could put a hologram sight on this. Ooh. That's like from Hades. I'll make some short rounds here. I'm using a lot of bad ammo. Alright. I think I will take that, that armor bonus perk. Alright, to the N-ray range. Wait a minute. I should make a site for this right now. Crafting. Weapon mod. Optic. That's mod. Eh. Why does she keep doing that every time we come outside?
Injuries detected. How may this unit assist?
That's weird. Alright. I think I'm gonna take a break. I've been streaming hour 52 minutes. Yeah, it's coming up on 2 o'clock. Yeah, take a 10-minute break here. I will talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty, gamers, let's get back to business. You defeat the Huns. Oh. What do you think? Is everyone gonna just turn on us in the N-ray range too? I don't think this is the right way at all. Energy woven materials, you say? % of incoming damage is automatically converted into energy. Ooh. What am I using now, even? Whoa! Cauterizing materials, you heal instead of burning. Bounty gains decreased by 50%. I really do. I like the temporary health from using companion abilities. Wonder if there's a way to reduce the cooldown on companion abilities. Yeah, put this on though. Any kind of burn and I just heal on up. Is it in this cave? I don't think so. I'm gonna go around. All the side mission stuff I'll do on my own playthrough. Although I guess I didn't have to clear out that That building I just cleared out. And also don't need to go up here. Is there a trap in here? Oh. Oh ho ho. Immunity to N-ray side effects and plus 10% physical damage resistance. I guess it's a mod for armor.
Initiate Carrington, audio log entry 10. My orders were to watch for the enemy. Specifically, to never break line of sight to my assigned field of view. But I can hear them advancing along the shore to the south. It's fine. Others have been assigned that field of vision. This is the most efficient method of defense. Architect, they're getting closer. Perhaps I'm taking my orders too literally? I'll just peek. No. Trust in the equation. Trust in those greater than I in the order. I will keep looking forward for enemies from that vector. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I have faith that the architect...
The N-ray range lies ahead, Commander. Please avoid exposing yourself or your Valkyrie unit to excessive radiation.
Alright. I'm trying to figure out what's like the difference between the methods of the Protectorate versus the Order of the Ascension. I guess there's no mental refreshment that I've seen yet from the Order of the Ascension, so that's a plus in their direction. But they still are like as dehumanizing as the Protectorate was.
Well, these cultists ain't dumb. First thing you do after seizing an objective is bar the front door. But there's always another way inside.
Always another way inside. Always another way inside. Ooh. Yoink. I don't want to try these plasma pistols. N-ray range.
Nothing honest about this fight from the look of it.
We can hear those wriggly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Okay, got some Borderlands psychos here. Holy schmoly. Notice, the controls below are for use in the case of lockdown override. After taking all proper precautions to certify individual safety, operate 3 switches to open the corresponding facility door. Note that activating any more than 3 switches will overload the system, prompting an automatic reset. Exemplar Foxworth. It looks like he has 5 health. Well. Oh my god, it's way too bright. Flashbang.
You've arrived at a fortuitous moment. I was just about to have a go at this order lackey with my knife to see if I can elicit some answers.
Is this mad woman a compatriot of yours?
please help me. She seems completely fixated on torture for some reason. I've been trying to answer
Let
her
him have a
questions,
hobby.
but she won't listen.
That may very well be true. I must admit I wasn't really paying her much mind.
The threat of torture might elicit more truth from her regardless.
Plus, it's more fun. And you just can't seem to stay away from me, can you? That's quite all right. It's obvious you don't understand the first thing about adventuring, so I'll join your crew to help you out.
Yeah.
Regret is for the inhibited. We're the only ones who are truly free.
I'll keep Al.
Really, Commander? You're swapping me out for her? All right. When you need someone you can actually trust, you know where to find me.
I just want to see what kind of funny stuff you're gonna say.
Despite her murderous intent?
Yeah.
Fine.
She and I'll both leave.
Please keep her away from me.
What the hell's been going on down here?
Crazed cultists, people like your friend here, have been sowing destruction throughout the range for days. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient.
Her invisible cultists? You gotta be shitting me.
Visibility. I can only theorize that their visual forms were sent out of phase when they haphazardly tampered with pressure.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, sure.
Their actions are inexcusable. Science allows us to unveil the wonder of the rifts. We do not disrespect it. Now, is there any science around here we can use to find and kill them?
It's a shame the facility is in shambles.
In
There's
shambles.
an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate.
How exactly does that work?
Optical device designed to detect electrical signals and the N-rays given off by all living beings. Visible or not, the cultists still give off N-rays. It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent on the wall there behind the screen to get anywhere near it.
Tell me about Clemens.
Oh yes. He should be below, if he's still alive. Though even if he is, I don't know what state he would be in. He seemed under immense duress before the cultists attacked, and now, well, I don't know. What happens when you pull even harder on an already taut rope? Don't worry. I'll just be here, in my deepening puddle of blood. Is that you, Presiding Bishop? I'm sorry, I haven't had time to clean up. It's so hard to get bloodstains out of our uniforms.
Yep, it's me. No, I'm a healer.
Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my bones sliding out of my body.
My bones.
I appreciate your help. Dying makes it so...
Oh. When damaged by an enemy in melee, this mod stuns all nearby enemies for 8 seconds. That seems really useful. Hopefully that's an armor mod. Oh yeah, let's check out Azza. Azza's companion ability charges faster than the other companions and can hold 2 charges. While Azza is in the party, factions with neutral or higher reputation need a higher bounty before they consider you an outlaw and pursue you for crimes. Whatever, who cares? Azza uses her wrist-mounted explosive gadget, firing an explosive charge in a cone towards the location. Enemies hit take heavy physical damage and are staggered. Azza's ability must be fully charged and you must be targeting an enemy for it to be activated. Every third melee attack by Azza will automatically inflict stagger and deal bonus damage. Azza chooses discretion over aggression and attempts to flank weak targets. Relentless. Volatile bombs. The explosion caused by the companion ability covers a larger area, allowing it to hit more enemies. After using her companion ability, Azza deals bonus damage for a duration. 25% damage, that's... Yeah, I think that's more reliable. You can use that at any time. This is only when there's many enemies. Ah. Oh! I crazy, or did I not see a container just now? Guess I'm crazy. Go nuts!
There's the N-ray scanning device the scientist was talking about.
Last gadget get. Ashbreed. You've acquired the N-ray scanner. Use this device to see enemies, wires, and traps through walls. It also detects invisible threats. When used in combat, you gain additional critical hit chance. Very nice. Interesting.
Recharge for mayhem!
Oh, you have to be scanning to search these bodies? That's messed up, dude. Wow, the wires. Ah, wire.
Lockdown bypassed. The nearest sealed door should now be accessible to you, Commander.
We're good. It's been a while since I saved. Anything interesting on the walls? No. So far, I'm liking this gun. It's pretty good.
Maintaining your battlefield stamina.
You leave at once.
I gotta loot. I can't help it. I just got looting. Oh, I looted. Alright, you bloody bastard. Where's that traitor?
You must leave. Is that a cultist with you?
Don't worry. I'm not like these idiots running around here haplessly. If I was here to kill you, it would be no random thing. You'd know it. Are we here to kill this guy, Commander?
Not necessarily, but we need some
Kill
information.
him after we get the information.
I
Sure.
have nothing to say to the likes of you, except if you attempt to interrupt my work, you will no doubt meet the same end as your fellows. Leave, and you may yet live.
This guy is hilarious. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes how much more worried he should have been about me and all the other nonsense around here.
What the hell? Maybe I shouldn't have had her as a partner, I guess. I can see the Matrix. Nothing else really interesting out here right now. What'd I get for that? +5 max health, let's go! That was a juicy loot box. Hopefully I can craft the small plasma charges. Let's go... Let's go back to here. Tell me what you got. Private terminal of Clemens. Perform breathing exercises. From not identified, subject unspecified.
I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the Order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this.
Okay. So she just wants explosives from him, but they seem to be working together-ish. Although maybe he's intentionally delaying her. This is from whom? From Abbot Newell. Good news! Seer Wiley just passed along his latest calculations. I haven't had an opportunity to review them, but I know you usually prefer to substantiate the numbers yourself. I'm confident Wiley's math is immaculate as always, but please contact me directly with any concerns or questions. May all endeavors elicit optimal results. Personal log. Incident notes. Danger extreme. Logging while I have time. Facility breached by unknown agents. Not antis. Definitely not protectorate. Diluted and chaotic. Might be religious. Avoid at all costs. Experiment destroyed. Unknown agents affected by process and rays. Results unknown. Managed to salvage a sufficient amount of out-of-phase explosives, but may need to use some for self-defense. We'll need to find some way to recreate experiment. Unable to send message for help from here. Hopefully interior facility has not been breached. Let's see. Earlier, Abbott sent me a message that he claimed was from Seer Wiley. I know Wiley, just as I know his approach to applied mathematical formulae. With that familiarity in mind, I can say with confidence these calculations were not written by Seer Wiley. Oh, so is Abbott being a little punk buster? On line 136, there's an improperly carried 6. Halfway through proof 210, he seems to start a completely unrelated proof, and the last 16 formulae are completely identical. These mistakes are so egregious, they seem deliberate. What is the Abbott playing at, sending me this? This must be some ploy, but what? And why? Can't waste time focusing on this. Okay. Whoa! Get some energy back here. Oh, whoa! This appears to be a reinforced storage container for some kind of experimental melee weapon. From behind the glass, the weapon's blade softly hums. I don't really care, so... just examine the chamber. Alright.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Danger. Stranger ahead.
Emergency networks ready.
Alrighty. Turlets, turlets. So I'd love to find some more correspondence from the abbot. I feel like this information will be very helpful later.
Look at the sad little sprat. It is
Sequencing attack strategies.
Not friendly life
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians.
What up, bro? Hey, bro. Okay, I've taken all your things. Now, what's up?
Oh, thank you very, very much for dealing with those cult... it seems you missed one.
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitorous charlatans.
Just don't give her a reason to gut you and you'll be fine.
It would be best for me to tactically overlook your comrade. Very well. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device.
Ooh.
If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife. That he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium.
What happened?
Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range.
Yeah, I'm surprised any survived.
Something of an overstatement. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, had they not promised to insert every item in this room down my throat in reverse alphabetical order.
Why was this all Victor's fault?
To follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant or allow anyone to see his data, and now it's all consigned to oblivion. What a waste.
That's all I wanted.
Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted. I shall.
And then he walks into the room, not out of. Yep, that's how you escape. Yep. He'll be out of here in no time. A silenced plasma pistol. Sure, yeah, you can just silence that. Flush N-ray byproduct reserves, log experimental progress, check infused N-ray containment canisters. Exposure to infused N-rays has not been safely tested. In circumstances of canister damage, evacuate immediately and notify hazard crews. If an experiment has catastrophically failed, please make sure to evacuate before logging results. See about the scanner. This device is especially interesting due to its humble origins. During facility maintenance, our novices used tools such as these to identify breaks and shorts in electrical systems without entering facility walls. This saves valuable time and resources, but more importantly has broader applications. After a number of tests, we settled on a power frequency that would allow the user not just to see electrical systems, but also human biology, even in pitch darkness. Once preliminary tests have concluded, we're to send a number of these modified scanners to our scouts. They shall be invaluable tools. Note, only for use in espionage and espionage-adjacent activities. You are scientists and soldiers, not a collection of adolescent hooligans. The N-Ray Scythe. I'm guessing that's the weapon that's in that unit that I don't care about. I'll read this next time. Alright, that's... next time I play, that is. Can I make... no. The plasma. Kind of low on grenades. Make some. I can make a bunch of these. Definitely don't need 3 of these. $36 times 3? A triple burst firing mechanism. Triple burst firing mechanism. So this should be 21 times 6, shouldn't it? Oh no, it makes it... doubles the number of shots fired at the expense of reduced damage and damage type side effects application. I'm pretty sure I have this. Isn't this fully auto? Alright. That's enough for now. Sure thing, Mr. Clemens. Oh! Hey, I'm walking here. Plus 1% damage, let's go. Wow, that hurt a lot. Aha. Does this actually trigger anything though? Well, plasma charges, that's what they are. I'm in. I'm out. Hum. Whoa! What do I do about this? Oops.
Your Valkyrie unit requires service. Resuming hostilities.
I think it doesn't matter if I... Oh! It matters. What is going on here? Okay. What is this jaw symbol on the map? Mini map here?
N-rays discerned. Your Valkyrie unit requires service. Resuming hostilities.
Oops. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on over there. I must have missed something, right? I think I see something there. Telling me to observe something here? I don't know. Let me go back here and save so I just don't have to do that thing again. Let me double check. Ah, whatever. Maybe shouldn't have slid into that. Oh, here we go. Nope. Am I too close? No, I'm not. Okay.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Oh. Let's just do that. Yeah, I took care of him. Is it any wonder I've got too much time on my hands? Oops! Oh, that's what it's telling me to observe. No point to this now, but whatever. Get like 10 XP for that. Okay. Could have gone worse. Is there another one right there? Oh, sure enough. There's a... There we go. Alright, Mr. Clemens Buster. I know you've got the Cheerios.
I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, all that I wanted is cast to the wind. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia. To ensure the future. We must both die.
Whoa, 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 buddy. I don't know about that. Yeah, DeVries said something similar. Why are you helping her?
Because the order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed. As much as I regret the need to do so. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the order shall find its way to truth.
I thought you were a scientist.
It has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed in the face of contingencies such as yourself. And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character.
See, you're here to limit collateral damage. Blowing me up wouldn't limit anything. DeVries put you up to this. That's what her message was implying. Yeah.
You read my terminal. I cannot. No. I deny what you're saying. Whatever my personal feelings, the Order's success is more important. You're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this would be. Could I explain, the words would be lost on you.
If it could prevent needless death, why not try?
Your verbiage does not conceal the gaps in your knowledge. But the presiding bishop has taught us that ignorance is not a punishable sin. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end.
If it's not prevented, it solves the universal equation, okay? Even when that perfect path is offered to them, people will still deviate from it.
But surely, over time, these deviations would subside? Though I do not seek the abolition of free will, no. No, humanity would do what is best for itself. I'm sure. DeVries opened my eyes. The Order is on the path to absolute truth. And if they are not interrupted, this truth can be pursued. The one right path for humanity, revealed to us. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray.
You're afraid to live. I'm just gonna throw something out there. You're afraid to live with what you've been doing here.
How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself?
Someone afraid of living to see the consequences of his actions.
All this? Helping DeVries, completing the work on my explosives is important. It matters. DeVries agrees.
DeVries agrees to a certain degree. DeVries destroyed Horizon Point, killing hundreds of people. You want to be like her?
Augustine couldn't have done such a thing. She was on a secret mission at the time.
Yep, at Horizon Point.
I don't wish to believe you, but this... what you're saying has the ring of truth to it. I've been a fool going along with this farce. But it stops now. My relationship with Augustine is at an end.
This poor fool seemed intent on doing himself and us both. Impressive work convincing.
Oh, he could still do me, believe you.
Let's say I have a go at him with my disemboweling knife. See what he knows.
All Earth Directorate agents are officially prohibited from using torture as a method of information extraction.
Sorry, Aza.
Good loss. Don't like to boast, but I am quite the artiste with a knife.
I believe that's another thanks I owe you. You certainly keep interesting company.
I could just kill him anyway. What was your plan with helping DeVries anyway?
Via the use of processed N-rays, send objects out of phase. It was inconsistent, but I was close to isolating the procedure. DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives could be placed as efficiently as possible. No one would be maimed or injured, just killed. Saying that out loud now, it sounds unreal. But somehow, I convinced myself that leaving no survivors was more humane. It's a shame I can't speak to a vicar.
Whoa, buddy, you can't say that.
I appreciate your consideration. Things could have been very different had your cooler head not prevailed.
My head's pretty cool, gotta admit.
It is the key to my quarters. Take whatever you find. That will ensure that I cannot use any of it to further DeVries' aims, even if I wanted to.
Alright, yeah, try not to be a revolutionary
You
anymore.
certainly convinced me I cannot remain here. May we meet again.
Again.
Paths of our lives are at greater apex.
That's 2 planets now that I've saved pretty much just by chatting people up. Do more, I guess. Do crazy. I want to get the observation skill up too. It seems really useful. Oh my god, it's just everything. Almost everything seems useful, even leadership. And that's so much weak spot damage too. I think the armor one is the one I wanted, right? Yeah. Alright, he gave me the key to his quarters, right? Where's that? What the hell? Nothing else down here? Alright. Only lockpick 1. I think it'd be nice to have lockpick 1 or two and hack one or two. They anywhere that's like actually a bit important to get to, they'll probably keep the ceiling low on that.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed.
God damn.
The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery. But the following code will grant you access.
34145.
34145.
How did I know he was gonna say
I will
that?
continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
It appears Seer Wiley has committed an act of unforeseen betrayal. Immediate intervention at the monastery is advised.
Was it Wiley who sent the fake equations from the abbot? I thought it was the abbot that sent information from claiming to be from Wiley, even though it wasn't. Holy schmoly. And a key. Here? A key? Can I not find more correspondence? Does that not cover further correspondence from Abbot Newell? Okay. Maybe I have to go to a terminal over at the monastery and find his outgoing messages. Irradiated. Travel through the N-ray range has left you fundamentally changed. Whenever you take damage of any type, you have a chance to take additional N-ray damage and automatically become camouflaged. Whenever you take damage, there is a 5% chance you will become camouflaged automatically, but take an additional 5% of your max health as N-ray damage. Camouflage, invisible to enemies, and deal bonus damage. Cooldown 30 seconds. How long does it last, though? How long... Is it, like, one bullet? Or... It also doesn't tell me how much bonus damage. Why is it so... vague? I'm gonna do it. Why not? It's only 5% of my max health. Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Flawed! Life hasn't been easy for you, but you've learned to power through any of your disadvantages and come out the better for it. Warning, this flaw drastically changes the experience and is not recommended for your first playthrough. Once selected, flaws cannot be removed to fix. Flaws must be accepted, but you gain an extra perk point every 5 levels. This bonus is retroactive. No, I'm not doing that. It would give me 2 perk points right now. No, I'm not auto-accepting flaws. Some of them are way too shitty.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them.
Hierarch?
The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. And extinguishing him is obviously our next priority. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. I saw one of them earlier. We should go see what information it will yield to us. I'll mark your map with its location.
Sure. Is that... Yeah, it's a companion quest. I'll do that.
This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Not much, but there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot
we have to
didn't
go
even
back to
have enough
Paradise
respect to
Island?
stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways. I'm right behind you, but not in a threatening way.
Do I want to go do that first? Where am I going? I just want to leave. Oh, what's this? 91 bits, baby. I'm getting pretty rich. Matriarch's Mercy. As I suspected, that was the door out of here. Oh, what's in that one? Scrutinizer's eyepiece. Whoa. That noise had me concerned for a second. Alright, looks like that's that. I could go there. Maybe I can find some more information, some more messages from Wiley. That was weird. My sensitivity went super low for a second after I came out the menu. I'm probably gonna stream for about another hour, and all I probably have left to do on this planet is go kill the seer. This little sneaky deaky way to get over there. Aha! I'm up. I'm all the way up. Oh! Oops, didn't want to jump back in like that. If there's a way to ventilate this area.
You came at us from the scrapper side? You must be more than a mite brave. Or foolish. They're dangerous. I don't envy their handlers.
Humbaba. Is this xyranium in there? I think it is. Certainly a lot of particles in there. Oops, didn't want to do that. Oh! Yeah, I was getting poison in there. I don't see anything really that useful in there, though. Hmm. I guess I'll just leave this alone. Go check out Outpost. Out. Ooh. Num rum. Glad I wasn't here for whatever battle was going on.
Running with a sharp instrument may lead to serious injury.
Yes, that is exactly the plan.
Clarification. You are likely to experience this injury.
Rest easy, Val. I promise I won't take myself out accidentally. Because I still need killing. Though, if I do happen to sustain a mortal injury somehow, can you throw me into a rift?
Such a directive requires pre-authorization from Earth Directorate Command. Please obtain this typewritten authorization in triplicate before petitioning this unit for assistance.
Whomever stole my bottle of Fizzo's purple berry tequila, you have made a grave miscalculation and will pay dearly for this injustice. Do not even bother to return your stolen goods, for the damage is done and my vengeance will be swift. I only hope you enjoy that purloined beverage, for it may be your last. Signed, Armed and Thirsty. I'll definitely take your ammo and your food. You can have that. I don't care. Any of these names important? Gleason, Doyle, Gilroy, Stapleton, Denny, Pomeroy? No, I don't think so. Dehydrated water. Just add water. Heavy marksman rifle tracing unit. Ooh. Sorry, fellas. Oops.
Medical personnel detected among nearby group of persons in need of medical personnel.
The doctors need doctors. What's your name? Officer Durbin? Principal Durbin?
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked? You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
The order sent me to help as a gesture of goodwill. I didn't attack you. The order didn't do this, but I can make sure they do the next one. I am an Earth Directorate agent, and when we see catastrophe, we must lend aid.
Is that like some kind of contractor? Are you looking for a job? Because I have neither the requisite paperwork nor the time.
That didn't do anything.
Go hustle somewhere else.
I mean to render aid for free.
If you're not even going to be honest about your intentions, how can I possibly trust your services? Now get the hell out of my outpost!
Try again.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
The order sent me.
Well, what exactly makes you so sure of that?
The order Abbott sent me.
Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what?
He wants you to contact your superiors, make sure things don't heat up or escalate.
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long. An offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language.
Nah, you're talking my
You
language.
with someone sympathetic to our ways? It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful.
He's
Lately,
in
my
the
luck's been right
squeeze.
miserable. I got
Chat,
enemy sneak attacks.
you ever been in the
I got
squeeze?
grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
And you want
Down
the
a
help with
number
that?
of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you. See? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
I could just pay off this guy to be like, hey, don't start a war. What if it was the Order? Which I still don't even know, because everyone at the research station, whatever it's called, just turned on me when after one person went crazy. That they were all gonna kill anyway.
That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it, her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn autodocs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the autodocs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message.
I can make that happen. What else you got?
There's been a murder at one of our forts. Troopers accused of poisoning her senior officer.
I don't want to do another investigation. That
Problem is,
hasn't gone well for me in the past. Everyone ends up dead.
the last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for.
Anything else?
This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur.
What?
A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be,
What?
and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message. How unfortunate.
Okay. Bribe Durbin. Solve one of Durbin's problems. Where's that? Oh, here we go. Fort Endurance, a murder investigation at the fort. I'll just do the auto dock one. Report back to Dunbar. Oh, okay, it is here. Hello.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage?
The officer asked me to help you, so what do you need?
Well, that would be greatly appreciated. We need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of uranium poisoning. And the coils on our autodocs have worn out. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal.
Medicaments? I'm feeling a little sick, Doc. I need some medicaments.
As many as you can.
Keep my breath
There's
fresh.
So much more work than I can handle. It's only by getting these 3 defunct autodocs back online that I can hope to save most of these folk.
Alright, where are they at?
Extra compression coils in pods from orbit to help our advance, but they landed everywhere. Though I heard some are in the no man's land between the battle lines.
Alright.
But please hurry.
Anticipating.
Hazard of gas. 15?
Request. compression coils are currently in use. Please acquire compression coils elsewhere.
I don't think the shield is gonna get me through all this uranium poisoning. This is like the impact zone, pretty much. Gotta go all the way around. Okay, where is it poisonous? Right there? Oh, this place. Is that a bunch of grenades? Okay, go this way. Hard to tell the difference between like the ash in the air and the xyranium in the air. That's all definitely xyranium over there though. I wonder if this will show me like containers with items in them. Xyranium Mantisaur. I want to use the dozen or so biomass grenades I made. Oh, got him. I don't know why I reloaded. This thing's got a huge... clip. Oh boy. Where'd the other one go? I want to loot the corpse. Whatever, I can't find it. So are these just gonna be spread like all around here? Okay, that's where I went to anyway. Maybe it's bugged and I do only need the one pickup. We'll see. I doubt there's even a functioning terminal here. So I don't think I'm going to be getting any more of the messages from Wiley here. Or the... yeah, Wiley.
Please tell me you've had some luck and lovely. Every coil gets us that much. It's a start. Thank...
Okay, so they just wanted to show you one. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna walk to the normal place. If I find any more, I'll pick them up on the way. I just gotta keep an eye out for those pods, I guess. It's Kersplosion. Wonder if those mines would be a lot harder to detect without... Ooh! I really gotta find out if I can buy the recipes for like the long ammo and the heavy plasma ammo and whatnot. See here. Where are my shotties at? Definitely didn't see that. I'm supposed to find 15 of those pods just by running around here? That's crazy.
Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
Resulting in a non-green star. There is no naturally occurring.
Alright, I think I'm already out of no man's land now, so... Yeah, this is clearly the side of the Order. What's in here? Obviator?
I've got your numeral. Keep moving.
He's got my number.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Oh, you didn't see nothing.
Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No. Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied at the moment.
You're preoccupied with the best way to dig a hole?
Yes. Your assessment is absolutely accurate. Making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated.
Thought you used math.
In this case, standardized algorithms, which includes a Poisson distribution method.
Fish
using
distribution?
data we accrued from years of tracking the frequency of different attacks. Unfortunately, I find myself in the extremely unlikely and distressing position of having these algorithms inform me that every type of attack is exactly equally probable. And thus, my dilemma.
Good luck. Whoa! What's all this? Secret base? Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Lockpick 8. Jiminy Christmas, dude. Alright, I'm teleporting. If this gets resolved pretty quickly here, I might end the stream there. I don't want to start something.
Don't like being so exposed. Hell of a thing coming all this way.
Don't want to get started on something big after I only have like 20 minutes left or so. So...
Architect.
Oh.
First an attack on the...
Get the elevator coming.
How in the void were you able to call the lift? No, never mind. Best not to question a solved problem.
I feel like it's a pretty big question if I have information that the traders are trying to keep secret. Like, would you not suspect that I'd be one of them? Anyway. Rogue faction sticking with the monastery. My seriously, Wiley's trapped. He's trapped up there. Your seer's not a victim. He organized the whole thing.
No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken.
I saw the transmission myself.
If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend?
He had good reason. You sabotaged his advancement.
Serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing?
You seem reliant. If I had guessed, it's because you're afraid to lose him?
No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery.
I don't understand your attachment to Wiley, but I'm trying to. Help me understand.
The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
To make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy.
The conspirators are trying to stop some peace talks.
Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening.
Again, here I am having information part of a select circle. How do you know I'm good? On your side.
Representatives
Just tell me what you know.
Choice in the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that.
I just want DeVries.
DeVries is responsible. Then I agree with your objective. But don't forget the innocents caught in the middle. They need your help too. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways.
Won't staying behind also alter the outcome?
Skills. You are an Earth Directorate agent, after all. For myself, I regret to say I'm a peacetime abbot. I was never
That's
meant
useless.
to advocate a war. Once you
That
reach the
sucks.
monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Let's see if there's any terminals around here. Oh, I could do some selling. After successfully killing someone with a sneak attack, become camouflaged for 8 seconds. Well camouflaged, enemies cannot see you, and attacks are always sneak attacks. Has a 10-minute cooldown between activations. Holy. I'm not sneak, so whatever. Let's see. Ooh, that's awesome. Oh, I like both of those. That's tits, man. I think I'll hold on to this just in case I come to some N-ray shenanigans I gotta get past. Hmm. I do like this energy woven materials a bit. I don't even remember what I have equipped right now. All these bounty gain ones I can get rid of. Utility 5? This could have 5 mods? That's nuts. Oh, so can this one. Which one looks cooler? Yeah, this one looks kind of stupid. Oh, what? Yo. Pretty sure this is what I am wearing, actually. I'll sell these soaks. Basketball stick, you're in. Melee weapon mod, you're out. I need one of those, and I've got 3. Yo. %5 critical chance, 55% critical damage. Completes the Gilead ensemble. Hold on to it for a bit. Don't care. Mini rockets. Alright, all this other stuff is too cheap to care about. But this gas mask just has like 4 more mod slots than this campaign had. Covers up my beautiful hair, but I'm in first person anyway. I'll worry about modding it later.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied.
And what do you got?
I haven't any time for idle chatter. But
Patient step. Precog. While in tactical time dilation, movement no longer drains energy. Energy also drains 10% slower, increasing to 30% slower with your science skill. 30% of incoming damage is automatically converted to energy. Neat. I don't use tactical time dilation though. What? Yeah, I'll buy that. %25 damage distance versus melee. Holy. Both of these seem pretty worth. Okay. Wait a minute. Armor. Did I not just pick up a... Holy shit, I've got 8 of these? I should stop by the ship. Step aside, ankle holsters. Shoulder holsters? Yesterday's news. Now you'll be able to tuck the town with a new concealed head holster. Try not to put anything too sharp in it. What's the problem here? Why can't I put it on? Also, it's now saying 6 utility mods? I think it might be bugged. I don't know why it's not showing up. I've already got one. Does it say whether or not it's utility? That's the only thing I think is that it's not maybe utility. Oh no, it's utility. So it's utility. Oh, helmet's another one. I always forget that. Okay. Extra holster. Yeah, I'm not using the extra inhaler slot, so whatever. I don't really care about the grenade slot. When damaged by an enemy in melee, this mod stuns all nearby enemies for 8 seconds. This effect is 30-second cooldown. All of these seem so good. What? You install this modification slot. The current one will be destroyed. No, it won't. Wait. What does the 5 mean then? It says utility in parentheses 5. I see now that there's only one slot in all these 2 slots. What the hell does that mean? I thought that was crazy. Codex equipment? Anything about mods in here? I have no idea. But this is still better than the grenade one. Is that what I had? Oh, primary port. I just want to see what this does. Holy schmoly. Okay, I think I've already seen other people using this gun, but... What am I doing here? Go ahead and save. Look around for a terminal.
To change.
Sounds ambitious, even for him. I'd give
Guess
my
not.
tenure for an hour alone with it and a man.
To the monastery of mystery.
Are you sure that rope can support
tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Someone just came up via the lift.
Holy, whoa, she's running at 10 FPS. Okay. Long rounds. It's the kind of rounds I spend with your mama. Long.
I swear, the more he talks, the more pain it makes me want to inflict on his person.
Or that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution.
I guess I could buy some long rounds. With your mom. Yeah, this is the weapon I thought it was. He's burning.
Maintaining your battlefield.
Blast him.
Junction boxes such as these may have wiring that can be detected via the N-ray scanner.
No, you don't say. Anchor hold.
And Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time, scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying.
The collection door is currently locked from the other side.
Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's
Scientism.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Go try and find some more info. Alright, let's there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Bathroom note, the datapad contains a lengthy selection of order reading materials. Some subheadings stand out to you. 193 paradoxes to pointlessly postulate. Eliminating uncertainty with only necessary violence. Say no to 0.0001% margins of error. Risky belief, the unwritten peril of undue literary perusal in the restroom.
Found another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think...
Unfriendly company. They're mine.
Oh.
Search. Document every corpse you find so we have an accurate head count later.
Oops, what am I doing? Oh, backing up is what I'm doing. Wait, no. This is what I want. Oops. Oh, I went camo.
Providing a host of health benefits. I will restore my life or avenge my death. Look sharp. Right. Let's up in crime.
Attempting to invade the hostile zones is highly discouraged.
Nice, 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 nice. That guy just completely melted. I'm not seeing any potential sources for information over here. We can try going upstairs first. Eat some food. Okay, not much going on up here. Pretty sure there's another way to go entirely over here.
Claim that all things happen for a reason.
What's all this about? Oh. Here's 500 credits. Let's go. That treasure hunter is like the best perk I've ever picked up. Advanced energy modulator. I'm guessing it just takes less ammo. Yeah. Which is very nice. Oh! That ladder's a lot longer than I thought it was. Okay. Oh, that's nothing. Well, whatever.
Claim that all things happen.
Do I try to talk to those folks without the extra information, or what the hell? Or do I move forward? Well, there was a reason to go back here.
Tracking wire. Tracking.
What the hell? The circuit breaker appears to control the power for both the bathhouse and attached courtyard. Hack 8. Or refer to the wiring guide and reroute power to the attached courtyard. The essential history of mechanized doors, how they open, close, and everything in between. Oh, I forgot to check out the key situation on the ship. The decryption key. I guess I gotta talk to him. Oh, I need a book.
Now, Anya, but it seems our lives are actually.
Okay.
An outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
I mean, if someone shoots you, you shoot back, right? Like, starting a war is never justified, but accepting a declaration of war and participating in war is justified. So they're being very vague for scientists. Which I guess is, there are times when war is necessary.
Predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction.
We make those estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ Sears.
We're going in circles again.
I thought Sears was out of business.
If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
What's stopping you from going to get them?
Lack of a door, for starters.
You're currently standing outside of an anchor hold. My colleague and I have chosen to permanently enclose ourselves within this cell to lead a life of concentrated purpose. As anchorites of the Order, it is our duty to postulate on the universe's perplexities for the benefit of observers. In this way, we advance the plan through empirical knowledge.
It sounds like torture.
Then it's a good thing you're standing on that side of the window, isn't it?
I'm in a hurry, but I could help for the right price.
For answers to life's important questions often yields powerful rewards. Who knows? Something learned here may later prove the difference between life and death.
And if that's not enough, we still have some Order arms and armaments from a recent demonstration we gave. You'd be welcome to one or the other. I need the book
I'll help you out.
Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
Actually, I need a book.
You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
Any chance DeVries came by?
Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
What kind of questions did she ask?
Obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
Alright, that's enough. Did she say she's gonna put the book in? Yeah. I only got like 10 minutes left, so sorry ladies. Maybe after, if it's possible. Okay, I don't care. Alright. Is Novice Dormitory. Oh!
Both eyes open.
Alright, alright.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be...
It's the unknown variable!
Invasion towels. Still, King is better than Andy's choice. That don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more importance out here than just your numbers.
Did you guys get everything that the guy was saying on the log? Did you get that?
Eliminate the target.
Alright.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Oof. It's a big detour. Actually, that might be the way to go. I was kind of going on a side path towards this. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's just the way to go. Right. Can I take a left? Okay, that's the problem. Just passing through, not stopping by. Okay.
Isn't this fancy? Guessing these are the abbot's quarters. I see the good abbot's intent on distracting himself from the misery of existence with worldly goods. Never works.
Aha! This is what I'm looking for. Messages. To Abbot Newell from Vaboda. Okay. Abbot Newell, not this again. As per my last message on the subject, if there are issues with the efficiency of Seer Wiley's projections, I recommend you take that up with him rather than confusing my terminal as a repository for personal grievances. Supervising the manufacturer requires that my utmost focus. Cannot suffer distractions. Furthermore, as your colleague, I encourage you to run the numbers again. If there's an error, I suspect it was not in Wiley's statement column. With respect, Proctor's Vaboda. This is Abbot Newell. Abbot Newell from the Bishop Ruth. Oh. It is vital that we preserve the integrity of our current predictions until we have regained access to the archive. In that context, I ask that you do not deviate from our normal standards of confidentiality after reviewing the following information. An agent of the Earth Directorate will soon be en route to Golden Ridge to speak with you. Their mission is too sensitive to be recorded here, but I ask that you do whatever you can to aid them, and in return they will be of some assistance to you as well. The fate of the Order, as well as that all of Arcadia, hinges on their success. May all your endeavors elicit expected results. Jeez. Please solve the following conjecture. Working from the base... It doesn't matter, I can't do it. But I need to find the Seer's place of residence.
Why, their instructor, of course. Bishop Basar has failed this order as its preeminent luminary.
I gotta go quickly here.
need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
It seems like he wasted a lot of time setting that up.
Significantly delay your mission. Awaiting orders, Commander.
I don't know, but I'll figure something out. I'm just gonna stop there. Hope y'all enjoyed watching. We'll leave it on a cliffhanger. Does he save the hostages? Does he give a damn about the hostages? Maybe, maybe not, maybe. But yeah, I hope you guys watched with enthusiasm. Hope you had a good time. If you're on YouTube, thanks for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe. See y'all later.